Brian Powell of I Run Far here with Tim Freriks after his win at the 2017 North Face 50 Mile. How are you doing, Tim?
Good, Brian. Thanks for having me.
That was one heck of a race.
Yeah, it was fun. It was fast. Like, I don't know, the terrain out there is just fast moving and hilly still. So, yeah, it was tough, but yeah, it was a good day.
Yeah, you, Hayden, and Zach took it out early.
Yeah,
and hard.
yeah. Zach shot off the starting line like out of a cannon. It was insane. And he just kept setting the tone for the day. It was awesome to have him out there pushing the pace. And yeah, I felt like the three of us kind of broke away early, and then we're just kind of keying off each other and working together a little bit to keep the pace honest. And yeah, it was awesome running with those guys.
Were you working together to keep the pace honest, or were you working against one another to keep the pace honest?
Probably a little bit of both. Yeah, it was good though.
Zach was saying like it felt like one of you would be like sort of up against him, like pushing a little bit behind him, and then you kind of switch, and the other.
Well, at one point Zach and Hayden were kind of going back and forth, like leading, and I just felt like I got it in the front after that because it was like, well, I'm kind of sandbagging back here. I need to do my part and help out with the lead.
Really?
So,
okay.
Yeah, I was trying to make it fair and that sort of thing, but yeah, I think there was, at the same time, it was like, you know, you're trying to like test the other guys and push.
So when you broke away around mid-race, was it you surging or them falling off?
I think I put in a little bit of a surge. Like we came into Stinson Beach all together, and I felt like I tried to start pressing up the climb to Cardiac. So I think I don't think those guys fell off. I think I was just trying to press a little bit, and they were still. I kept seeing them, like when the course would double back, I'd see them on the other side of a ravine and stuff, and I knew they were right there. And in my head, they're like right over my shoulder. You know, you're running scared when you're in the front.
Yeah.
So
when did you kind of know you had it? Because
I don't know. In an ultra, I feel like you're just like so paranoid. Like there wasn't ever a moment where I was like, oh, I got this. Because I don't know, I think it's like not letting your guard down kind of thing, you know. Like Tennessee Valley the second time was really rough, but then Jim was crewing for me. He told me I had a 4-minute lead at that point, so I was starting to feel a little more comfortable with it with like 9 to go or whatever. But at the same time, like, you know, in a race as competitive, you have one hiccup and the guys are right there, you know. So
you really didn't have a hiccup all day, did you?
Yeah, I mean, I felt like I kind of started cramping and stuff around Tennessee Valley, but that kind of resolved after starting to eat a little more. And yeah, I felt like overall today went really smoothly. I didn't have any major things happen. So,
and you have a fairly busy life, it sounds like, work-wise, and is that going to slow down at all, or is it? Do you feel like you're going to be balancing a really?
Yeah, I mean, I hope it slows down a little bit in the future. Like, I would love to try and do some sort of like part-time, per diem situation where I can pick up shifts. But right now it's full-time, and yeah, life's busy right now. But I like it. It gives me something else to focus on too. In college, I had all these problems with overtraining and going, just doing too much, and so I think it kind of keeps the reins on. And,
I mean, I think over the last 5 years, we've seen a lot of that in the sport. People that have had, you know, driven personalities, really great jobs, but they want to give everything to ultra running, and then they do that, and they're like,
yeah, no, I think it's easy to dig yourself in a hole when it's just running. So, I mean, it's easy to dig yourself in a hole when your life's busy too, and you got all this going on. But I think it just, I don't know, having that balance keeps a little. It's
not a singular stress.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I mean, looking back at your season, how do you feel about it?
Yeah, I don't know. This year has been like a dream. From Transvolcania to racing this summer and some of the sky races and stuff. Like, I don't know. I feel really fortunate to have had the season I've had, and training. I don't know. I've kind of just found a rhythm in my routine, I think, finally, and yeah, I couldn't be happier with how this year's gone overall.
Now that you have found a rhythm to your routine, are you gonna take some time away from that routine, or do you?
Yeah, I mean, right now I'm gonna take some time off for sure. But
what does that mean to you? What is that like?
Just a couple weeks, like downtime, no running.
No running. No.
There might be a little bit of running, but nothing structured. And yeah, I wanted to take like a longer break after this one, like between the rim to rim FKT, the sky race, and here, like I don't know. I feel like I could use a break, so just kind of reset everything. But I'll still be working, so my off days won't be like big days in the canyon. They'll be relaxing and recovering. So,
are you a one-trick pony and that you only stick to running, or do you hit the slopes in the winter?
Yeah, no, I'm not a big ski guy. I've never had the money for skiing.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe this winter I'll get into it. We'll see. But right now, yeah, I've done a lot of mountain biking, a lot of just cycling in general in the past, and that's kind of been my thing. But outside of running anyway.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. The last couple of years have kind of gotten away from that, just being busy and training and stuff. But yeah, I'd love to get back on the bike. Like the desert's great all winter. So yeah, maybe
it's kind of special living in one of those desert west towns where if you want to go up into the play in this powder, you can, but you can also drop down and crank all winter.
Yeah. So that would be fun to do some of that, and maybe do some skiing too. I think would be fun. It'd be fun to get into, but it's not something that I usually replace training with.
Yeah.
It's usually
it's pleasure.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. For
nice.
Sure.
Now I know you just entered a great season and a great race. Are you looking ahead at all to next year, calendar-wise?
Yeah. I really want to run Western States, so that's kind of the big goal for next year. I'm pretty sure I'll be back at Transylvania. It's pretty hard to not go back to La Palma, so shooting for that. And
are you and Ida just gonna have an agreement to go race at the same races?
Yeah, we've been overlapping a lot this year. It's been fun. Both lumberjack alumni. So
I was gonna say you both are NAU grads.
Yeah, she's older than I am, so like we didn't overlap at all. But yeah, it's cool to see another NAU.
And I believe did the Lumberjacks win a national championship?
Yeah, the Lumberjacks won NCAAs today. So like, yeah, it's been a good day for NAU overall. So.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
Well, I hope you have some other great days next year.
Thanks, Brian. I
see you out there,
appreciate
Tim.
Yeah, sounds good.